Hi guys, it's Belle here and I'm popping on with part one of a two-part charity shop haul that I picked up. This video is going to be basically the books that I've picked up. Most are vintage, not all of them are, and there's a lot, guys. So I'm going to just get started. Let's see if I'm in shot here. So this one is this cute, it says Fly Leaves by C.S. I think, and it's got this cute little image on it. And this one, look, it's so sweet. It says, to my own dada with Tawny's best love, Christmas 1890. And this is from 1890. Let's just make sure you're in shot. And it's a lot of poems. They're really cute. The spine's coming apart and things, but that's okay because I'm going to be using them in junk journals. So yeah, they're really cute. Mystery. So yeah, and then you've got this bit at the back with interesting bits, and I really like that. And I managed, considering it's from 1890, I know it's not in brilliant condition, but I got that for £1. So that's the first book. Then I actually got this one from eBay because it's a book on Greek grammar, and the date is 1965. And I picked this one up because it's for a journal that I'm working on at the moment. And I wanted some Greek pages for that particular journal. So it's got lots of fun pages. It's actually in really good condition. A bit of discoloration, but other than, like, on the spine, but other than that, it's in really, really good condition. So yeah, that one was from eBay. All the others were from charity shops, which in the States, you guys, I think, call them thrift shops. So this is Swift. I absolutely love the ridges on this, guys. Just look at the discoloration. And I love this little cover too. I'm seriously tempted to turn this into like a mini journal just for me. I love this marbling in here. It's just really, really beautiful. And again, this was only £1, this particular one. And it's, gosh, I don't know how old it is, but anyway, it's French, so it's just lots and lots of French, which is great. The pages themselves are actually in really good condition. It's actually only the outside of the book that's not in the best condition, and then there's a few discolored pages here, but I feel like those discolored pages are really good to use on mixed media pages, like they're great for inking and painting on and doing all that kind of thing with. So yeah, that's a good little book for £1. And then I picked this little ladybird book up, and the spine's completely gone there, and it's this one is from 1968, and I specifically picked it up because of the cover and because it's all birds, and I just love the images in here. So this is going to be a great one to use. Look at those images, guys. They're just adorable. So yeah, look, they've got the turtle dove and the cuckoo. And again, other than the outside, it's actually in really good condition. Look at that page. Isn't it lovely? The little acorns. That's going to go great in the book. So yeah, just lots of great birds in that one from 1968. I think it was like 10p, which is brilliant. Then I picked this up. Now I'm not sure why I picked it up. Originally I think I was going to read it, but the outside's in good condition, so that would make a good journal cover. I like this image, so with a clean up, that'd be good to use in crafts. It had this fun little card inside it. Someone's obviously made like a little library card for themselves, which is super sweet. This is a really old copy too. It doesn't say when, but you can tell because of the pricing on it. The pages are beautifully patinaed. So instead of reading it, I think I will probably, again, use it in junk journals. So some discoloration. Look, they've got these plain pages at the back. I don't know about you guys, but I love finding plain pages like this in the back of books because they work brilliantly in journals. So picked up that one. This is not vintage. This is just how to read hieroglyphics. I don't believe it's vintage. And I picked this one up. Oh, well, it says the copyright is 1974 from Egypt. So I don't know. Maybe it is vintage and I just don't know. It doesn't look it. Anyway, I picked this up because to go with when I want to make another Egyptian journal, I just thought this would work really well in there with all the hieroglyphics, interesting pages, and all that kind of thing. It's just a little book, and again, I think it was like 10p, but it's perfect. Then this one still got the price on it, was 50p, and it is Sainsbury's now. For those of you not in the UK, Sainsbury's is like a supermarket here, a well-known one, and this is the household logbook, which is interesting. And again, this is vintage. It's from 1984. He's got these fun pages. Look at that house one. It's just really fun pages, interesting pages to write in. I think this will be really good for like mixed media journals and things. It's got some graphs. I was thinking you could cut the yellow off because it's and then use it as a page that way because the yellow is quite bright. But also it would probably tea dye really well or colour dye. I mean, look at that fun page. So it's just a fun book with some interesting book pages that I thought might work well. The cover's in good condition. So again, that could be the cover of a journal if I wanted it to be. It'd make a nice spring one really because of the yellow, but it's got all houses. So I got that one. Then I picked up this one. Now this isn't vintage. This is from 2007, I believe, but I am in love with the cover. Love the cover. The spine, it needs a bit of help, but the cover realistically, other than a varnishing down here and some corners, would make an amazing book cover. And the reason I picked this up, even though it's not vintage, is I am in love with the pages and the kind of things in here, and they do fun things like just these are going to make some great pages to put in and the illustrations are fun in a journal. And then they've got bits on Christmas, and they've got bits about winter, animal tracks, snowflakes, snowballs. They'll go in winter and Christmas journals. And then they've got bits about autumn and Halloween and Guy Fawkes, bits about books, which go in a great book journal. Bonfire night, toffee apple penny for the guy. Look at that image, isn't it great, guys? So these will obviously go in Halloween journals. Ghoulish tricks, Dracula teeth and fake blood. So these are witch's outfit and ghost. This super cute, let's make sure that's in shot, super cute illustration. They're going to work so well in Halloween journals and things. It's got about parties. It's just got everything. Dogs, horses, ponies, cats, foods, great outdoors. Look at that illustration. Look at that illustration. So it's illustrated and written in a vintage style. Spring stuff, because you've got like the daisy chains and stuff, summer garden. But there's just so many interesting, bit about daffodils, so many interesting pages in this one to work in journals. And then I picked up these two from the same shop. They were £1 something each, I think. Absolutely beautiful books. I mean, to be honest, I picked them up to use in junk journals. I mean, that needs a good tune. But one of my sons is like, ooh, they look good. But the reason I picked these up is because of the illustrations. So it's got all sorts of wizards, trolls, and look at that, like whatever creature that is. And dragons. It has a lot. Look at that illustration. It has a lot of dragon illustrations, and dragons are my favorite mythical beast, and I have been planning on doing a dragon journal. Look at the cuteness of those for quite a while, and I just haven't had time to do one yet. And when I saw these books, I just thought, there's so many illustrations here. Look at that, to use in a journal. Look at that fun one. Look at that, the High Witch of Autumn. And they'll go in magical journals. Look at the illustration there, guys. And they'll go in fairy journals. I love this one. That one would go in a perfect gothic journal. And all that kind of thing. Look at that. And that one. And these are from 1984, I think. 1988. So these are vintage too. And here's the other one. So doesn't it look, there we go. It does need a bit of a clean up, this one, the cover. But, you know, I'm wanting it for the illustrations. Although I'm thinking I might like to read the story. Look at that. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. That would go beautifully in a gothic journal. And these ones. So yeah, so I picked these up for the illustrations for the dragons. Look at that one. Look at that illustration, guys. But like I said, my son's got his eyes on them and is kind of wanting to keep them rather than me use them in a journal. There we go. One of the best bargains was these ones, guys. I actually got two. Again, there were 5 volumes. This actually comes in 5 volumes. Look at the embossed cover on there, guys. It's just beautiful. But I didn't need all 5 volumes. And these were £2 each. I didn't need all 5 volumes. So I left 2 there for others. And again, these are vintage. Here we go. The Deathbed of Mozart. Let's see if that's in there. I love these kind of papers too. They're brilliant to use. Musical Educator. And the reason I picked these up is not only are they full of, you know, fun pages, illustrations. Look, the illustrations, can you see, guys? The illustrations have actually gone onto this page, which makes that so much fun. So they've got lots of writing, fun pages, illustrations. Look at these pages that fold out. They're going to be great to use in journals. But it also has a music in here as well. This one's got less music, but it does have some, like there, some music paper. And also it's got these great vintage illustrations of, look at that, which I just love. They're going to be great in journals too. It's got another one of these pull out sheets that will be fun to put in a journal. That music sheet. So it's a bit different than your regular music papers, and I love these. I love how the image is transferred, because it's so old that the image is transferred onto this. I'm trying to get it so you can see it. Hold on, let me get a plain piece of paper. This is a huge piece of card to demonstrate, but you can see how the image of these has transferred onto there. So yeah, so I picked up this one for the music and interesting. So this was volume 5, And then I also got volume 4. And again, I mean, they all had different images in here. Look, that's the first signing of the Marseille. And this one had a lot more music, like at the beginning and stuff. A lot more music pages in here. But it also has some fun illustrations. I think each one was for different instruments and things like that. I'm not sure. But I wasn't, and look, and this was the reason I picked this one up, because I just love that page. It's just brilliant. I wasn't going to get all 5. They were so heavy and I don't have the space for them. And to be honest, they were really cheap. It was £10 for all 5. That was it. So obviously I got each of these for £2, which I think is such a brilliant bargain. And they've got like all these little cameos to use. These will be brilliant in Gothic journals. She looks particularly scary. Just freaking me out a little bit. So they were probably one of my favourite finds. Then I picked up this one. This is not vintage as far as I know. It's just a kid's book. But I guess you can tell why I picked this one up. And I actually got this before I found those other books. So this is from 1996. So yeah, I suppose it is. Is it vintage? Well, it is vintage now, isn't it? It's considered vintage if it's over 20 years. But anyway, just look at the illustrations. Again, I picked it up because it had dragons. And I thought I might be able to use it in a dragon journal. But if I don't, obviously I'll just take it back to the shop. And finally, I picked up this one, which is Flowers of the Countryside. Again, beautiful hardback. Look at that, guys. Can you see that flower? No, this would make an amazing journal cover. It really would. And again, I think this is vintage. Yeah, 1980 this is from. But the illustrations in here are just so beautiful. Look at those. And, you know, I make a lot of herbal and nature journals. So these illustrations are just, I mean, they're beautiful. They're so vibrant. And look at that. So vibrant. I love them. And I think, again, this was £1 something, like £1.20 or something. Which I think's really good value, guys. It's just, and then it's got some of these smaller illustrations as well. Look, oh, and it's got these. I loved these. So it's got these, let me check your in camera, specimen slides. So she's taken a photo of specimen slides with photos in it. These would be so great to cut out, use proper acetate with and varnish and things. They're just going to be so good. Look at that. And then it's got like the sketches. Look at that poppy one. I love the mix of the sketch and the colours. So yeah, look at this little fun thing. It's just so much in here. Look at the garden. I just keep saying, look at it. It's beautiful. Look, the little butterflies and animals. It's a beautiful book. Caterpillars. Yeah, so that was another bargain. So they are all the books, guys. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put them all. Thankfully, I got rid of quite a few a little while ago. But, yeah. Lots of books, lots of bargains. And I think all of this all together probably came to under £10, except for the eBay one. That was a bit more expensive than these because I got it off eBay. But all of this, I think, came to under £10. Which I think is brilliant, which is a good bargain for all these vintage books. So that's it for now, guys. I'm going to be back soon with part 2 of what I picked up in the charity shop hauls. So thank you for watching, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you are safe and I hope you're able to have some crafty fun. Till next time, guys. Bye.